Let me see if this works. Okay. Are you recording this one? I think it's recording. Okay. Okay, cool. I didn't know I could do that. Did you send it to the emails? Because someone just texted in the chat. Because I accidentally ended. Oh, there it is. Never mind. Because I think I put it in the meets chat or something, so yeah. I just put it there. I should email it though, because maybe not everyone has a Mac. Can open there. Hold on. Okay, I also emailed it. Am I also supposed to email it to just send her an email with it?
I think so. That's what I did last week. I did like the Google Calendar. That's what I did. I don't know if you're supposed to email it to.
What's her name? I don't know what her name is. That's horrible.
Her name's Cheryl something Crow, something like that.
Oh, I see. So Anna can't get in, so I think we're just gonna do the same. We're just gonna do it from my laptop because we live together. If that's easy, yeah. Yeah.
Did you find her email? Because I found it.
Yeah.
I can. Okay.
Thank you. if I know how to spell. Okay. Okay, do we want to start?
Yeah.
Who did 1? Or member 1? Elizabeth?
Possibly. I don't know where she is, though. So we'll just skip it.
I did number 2, so I can just start. Okay. I really don't want to, like, read the whole thing. But basically, my question was about, like, demographics in terms of, like, the land and, like, politics and the economy. And so I wrote about how because there was such rapid increase of people that are starting to live here, the US schooling system kind of made it so any town with 50 or more families must have a school. And they found that like many middle and lower class children attended the public schools, where like upper class children were often taught by private tutors, which obviously meant they got like a better education, I guess. Because a big thing was like these school buildings were built really, really poorly because there was really not a lot of resources and money. And the teachers were like, they were students themselves. Like they didn't know anything that they were teaching. And it said that most of them just, they accepted the job for the money. A quote that I thought was really interesting was, America has schools, but except in large cities, America does not have school systems. So the idea that like, I feel like that kind of applies to even now, because that was in the second part of the question was like, are we seeing, is there like a similarity or difference like now? And I thought that was just like a really good quote, because like, yes, we have schools, but like in large cities, which tends to be lower income, and houses a lot more minority groups, there's not a school system. It's just like, here's a school here, here's just like, it's not set up in the way it should be. And then I also just mentioned industrialization because that was going on at this time, and it kind of fluctuated a bunch of stuff, brought a lot of people westward, and it also like opened up a bunch of jobs. And then I just finished it by saying, I think like the schooling systems are similar to the ones, our schooling systems now are similar to the ones, kind of because of what I said with the quote that larger cities tend to have a financial divide between the rich and the poor, and there's a like stark divide in education with that. Okay, that's it.
Who did 3?
I did question 3, or number 3 part. So that was basically just asking about like the shifts that started to occur in classical, like the ideology of classical liberalism, and what other shifts happened, like with the shifts in classical liberalism with government and education. And I said, wait, Just pull it up. Like during the 19th century, the shift of like the classical liberalism was mostly like a big emphasis or a larger emphasis than before was placed on the separation of church and state, which resulted in more scientific influence. So in the classroom, that resulted in the new discipline classroom methodology, where they what basically was like children learned better in a more nurturing environment. And this time also saw the economy growing stronger, so states were gaining power, and this led to like more demand for states to become more involved in education and their state's education. So with the states being more active in the public schooling, um, it was believed that like society and the public would like benefit as a whole if the state had like more say in the schools, and they thought it'd be better economically and educationally for everybody involved.
Okay, I did number 4. I said women were introduced into the workforce because of the shortage of male teachers. Horace Mann argued for women educators because they could be paid less than the male colleagues, so the system would benefit by saving money on payroll. Also, he stressed that women are more nurturing and emotional than men, and that men should be using their skills where it could be better overall. Normal schools were teacher education programs that taught teachers how to teach, since it was believed that women were incapable of learning anything in a scholarly way. The schools taught them how to teach, not what to teach. And Anna did number 5.
Okay. So my question was about Horace Mann's views on morals and values education and the critiques that people had for his common school reforms. So I said Horace Mann's viewed morals and values education as a way to ensure the school environment was a safe place of social collaboration and to implement a common set of moral values among students. He was criticized on his efforts to make the common schools non-denominational rather than Christian, as well as on his common school reforms that centralized power at the state level instead of local. I don't know how to say this name. Orestes Brownson offered alternative ideas such as separating the meaning of general and special education. So he said that general education was for like general well-being of the students and their peers, and enforcing democratic values, and that special education was about preparing them for their professions. And then Orestes Brownson also offered the alternative idea to implement religion into Mann's common school reforms while supplying democratic localism. I said that I believe Orestes Brownson's critique of Mann holds merit in the way that he defines special education and general education. I like the separation of the different, I don't know, things. Yeah, that was it.
Is there any questions?
I was gonna say, what else did we do?
I don't have any questions.
I don't either. I know we're supposed to ask questions, but I don't have any.
I think these readings are like really interesting. Like I'm actually enjoying reading them a little bit, which I can't really say about my other classes.
Is there a mic on?
Mm-hmm. Do you want to know?
No, it's okay.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I don't know. Honestly, I'm not really like a big history gal, so it's like kind of hard for me to read these, but they're not that bad. This one was kind of interesting to me. There's nothing else to be said. I don't know. Are you recording this?
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
How do I upload this to YouTube?
I had some trouble with that. I think I finally got it though. You have to like make your YouTube account if you don't already have one. Then you have to like create and stuff. She shared a video with us.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's somewhere on there because you have to like because if it's over like 15 minutes or something, you have
Just
to like
verify it. Yeah.
verify it. Yeah.
Okay.
Lord.
I will do that then. So
Perfect.
for next week, we'll just use the same link.
Okay.
And we're doing the question numbers that we like
That we
decided.
picked last week, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, cool. I think that's all I had.
Perfect. All right.
Thank
Bye,
you guys.
Bye. Have a good week.
You too. Bye.